guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a what I eat in a day. I want to share a few of the recipes that I'm really loving right now. It's currently 1 week until our wedding, so for me, how I've been preparing myself is mostly for my skin, because usually when we have more things going on and I'm a little bit more stressed, I definitely see it more in my skin. So I already started with some green juice, which I actually made the other day, so I just keep them in these glass bottles in my fridge, and I make sure to add lemon to my green juice, and that makes it last a little bit longer. Just a little tip. So I've had that, and of course my warm water with lemon, which you guys know I always start my mornings with. And now I'm ready for some breakfast. Okay, so for breakfast I'm gonna do some eggs with steamed spinach. I had all this spinach in the fridge that if I don't use today, I think it's the last day. So that's just going to saute for like a minute or so. And then I'm gonna do some eggs with that, avocado, smoked salmon, and I'm also going to make some toast. This has been my breakfast lately. I absolutely love a bowl like this. I normally have this with sliced cucumbers, but I was out of the cucumbers and I had lots of spinach that I needed to use, so that's what I did today. But then of course avocado toast, smoked salmon, eggs, and then I was really into coffee for a while, but lately I've been back to my simple green tea. This is something else that I find is really beneficial for my skin. If I drink too much coffee, I do notice that it does irritate my breakouts. So yeah, lately I've just been back into green tea. This is a jasmine green tea. So yeah, this is my breakfast. On the topic of skin health, something that I notice is very closely linked to how my skin is doing is the quality of my gut health and my digestion. Those two really go hand in hand, and I'm so passionate about this topic. I have a whole video on digestive health and gut health. I will have that video linked down below if you guys have not seen it already. But some of the main things are making sure that I include enough fiber in my diet. That really helps to keep things moving along. It kind of acts like a room in your digestive system. So of course the food that you eat and what you put in your body is really important, but even more so than that, just moving your body and exercising. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but literally just getting your digestive system moving from a physical standpoint. So when you're walking or biking or doing yoga, Pilates, you are moving your digestive system from the outside in, and that really helps to again keep things moving. And of course with that, also making sure that you're drinking enough water. That's really important for your digestive system, and I prefer room temperature. If it's a really hot day, like I love a bit of ice in my water, but just in general I think it's healthier to drink room temperature water because it's closer to our body's temperature. And of course this is something that I have definitely been struggling with lately, is managing stress. We have a lot of things going on right now with the wedding coming up in just a few days, and that, like, even though it's very exciting, some people I think are more sensitive to this than others. But if you do notice that when you are stressed out that it affects your gut, it's usually because all of the blood that is meant to be, you know, in your digestive system when you are in that kind of like fight or flight mode or stressed out, that blood tends to go away from your digestive tract and into your muscles as a stress response, and that is not very helpful for when you're digesting food and just the overall feeling in your body. And this is of course especially important when you're actually sitting down to eat your meals. So what kind of energy are you surrounding yourself with when you're eating? I try to really be present when I'm eating and making sure that I'm not like eating too fast or having a conversation about something that's like stressful. I notice when I eat in a peaceful and happy state, my food gets digested a lot better. Another thing I swear by for good gut health is to take a really great high quality probiotic. The one that I've been taking for the past 6 months is from Seed. This is their daily symbiotic, and this is actually a probiotic and a prebiotic together. So probiotics are strains of living bacteria that add to the population of good bacteria in your digestive system, and prebiotics are specialized plant fibers that act as food for the good bacteria. So this stimulates the growth amongst the pre-existing good bacteria in your digestive system. And this is a really high quality one as well. It contains a 24 strain broad spectrum probiotic and prebiotic, and it's especially formulated for digestive, gut, and immunity health, and it has a whole host of additional systematic benefits. And the reason why this is my absolute favorite one, and I've tried a lot of probiotics, is that the probiotics are actually delivered in a 2-in-1 via cap technology. So the problem with a lot of probiotics is that they don't actually make it down to your gut, and that's because the bacteria are usually burned up in your stomach from acids and enzymes and other things that we have going on. But this actually comes in 2 capsules. So the first one, the outer shell, this is the prebiotic formula, and within that is the probiotics. So this ensures that the probiotics, the good bacteria, actually make it all the way down to where they need to be. Also, they're a very sustainable company, so you actually just get one of these from your subscription, and then they will deliver you a refill pack every month, and you just pour that into your existing glass jar, which minimizes a lot of the packaging and waste that's created. So I love that they're so innovative when it comes to things like that, and you can just tell that they're so passionate about gut health and creating this really high quality probiotic. I love to support people who are passionate about what they do. I like to take one of these on an empty stomach in the morning. I'll take it after I have my warm water with lemon, then I'll go to the bathroom. That's another very important digestive health and gut health tip. So I'll do that, then I'll have my probiotic, and then I'll go about my morning, I'll make breakfast and all of that. And it's a really simple little thing that you can add to your routine that just really helps the overall health of your body. Seed have been so kind to offer you guys 15% off your first month supply of the daily symbiotic. You just have to use the code AnnieJ15 at checkout, and that will get you 15% off. I will make sure to have a link for you guys down below and this information as well if you guys want to check them out. So moving on to lunch, if I don't have any leftovers from dinner from the night before, if I do though, I'll add that to a salad or a bowl or a wrap and just make something like really simple and delicious. But on days like today where I don't have any leftovers, I love to have these chia puddings, and I've made some homemade granola. I've made a few variations of these. They always turn out a little bit different because you can really just experiment with ratios of nuts and oats and seeds that you want. But I will share this recipe down below for you guys if you want to give it a try. So I'll have the chia pudding with some granola, and then I'll have some yogurt on the side. This is some organic soy yogurt, and then I will add some berries on top. And here is my finished bowl. I've got the chia pudding, yogurt, granola, and berries on top, and it's actually quite nice and refreshing since it is a little bit more chilled and it is so hot. I think it's around 32 degrees today, so it's just nice and like cooling and refreshing in the middle of the day. Chia puddings are usually something that I have more of as a breakfast or as a snack, but when you're busy and you just want something quick but still healthy, this is a really great option. Chia seeds are also really rich in fiber, which is of course again great for your gut health. They're filling as well, and they're a great source of plant-based protein. If you guys have never made chia puddings, they are so easy. It's just 1/4 of a cup of chia seeds. I also like to put a scoop of collagen powder, and then you just put 1 cup of plant milk. You mix that up and you leave it in the fridge for a few hours, and then you get this really nice chia pudding, and you can keep them in your fridge for a few days. So I love this as an easy lunch, and again with the homemade granola, with the oats and nuts and seeds, and also the yogurt, it's really filling, and I just love all of the textures and the flavors. later on I was craving a really good stretch and just a bit of gentle yoga. So I did one of Boho Beautiful's classes on YouTube. I'll make sure to have her channel linked down below. This one was so good. It was just really slow and easy and gentle, and I just really felt like my body needed a good stretch. It was so calming as well. So yeah, I would highly recommend checking out her videos. They are incredible. It is now a little bit later and I'm gonna get dinner ready. I'm gonna make us a really nice bowl with some roasted sweet potato, and I'm gonna steam some broccoli and asparagus, and we're gonna have some avocado with that. And I'm also going to make my special salmon, which I love, and Mo really loves this recipe too. These are the toppings, so I'll show that to you guys when I get to this. But first I'm going to prepare the sweet potato. I've just put the oven on, and this is going to be our dessert. This is homemade apple crumble that I made yesterday, and it is so good, you guys. I shared how I made this in a recent video. I will make sure to have it linked down below, but really easy and simple, healthy ingredients, so yum. So these are ready to be steamed, and I just have this little steamer basket at the bottom, and I open it up all the way and I put it in this pot, and I'm just going to cover it with a lid and let this steam for about like 10 minutes or so until the veggies are tender but not too soft. I like them with like a little crunch. For the salmon, I start by drizzling some olive oil on top, and then some tamari sauce, followed by some onion powder, garlic powder, and finally oregano. And really don't be shy with these spices. You really want to make sure that you get like a nice coating on top. It's going to give it so much flavor, and it's just absolutely delicious. And then you just want to let that bake in a preheated oven for 20 minutes, and I have my oven at 180 degrees Celsius. So this is my dinner tonight. This looks so good. Got the broccoli, salmon, sweet potato, avocado, and asparagus. I sometimes do a dressing on top of a bowl like this, but the salmon has so much flavor on its own, and just with some lemon juice, this is really good. But of course you could put on like a tahini dressing or a balsamic, or even something a little bit spicy. That could be good too. But I love it like this. And then after dinner, I love to have some tea, usually mint tea, which is what I had tonight, and also our delicious apple crumble cake. This is so good. I also like to have it with a little bit of dark chocolate. This has an orange flavor to it, and I love this. So that is my dessert and everything that I ate today. I hope that you guys find some good inspiration. Make sure to check the description box down below for recipes, and I will see you in my next one.